headroom on the 5088 is apparently just unbelievable.
It's great. It's high voltage.
Yeah, super high, 45 per rail.
Yeah.
And the frequency response is apparently just through the floor and through the roof, just incredible.
It's great. You know, and I've got EQs, and usually with the guitar, these are all compressors. So I'll compress it a little bit.
And those are Neve, what, porticos? Is that what those are?
These?
Yeah.
No, these are all Shelford.
They're all
They're all
Shelfords.
Shelfords.
And this is like the whole 5088's modular. Like you can, when you pick this out, you got to decide
what's where,
and what works best for your workflow.
Absolutely.
That's the whole Penthouse, is basically compression and EQ.
Compression and EQ, all of those.
When you're tracking on analog, how are you concerned about the input levels? Like, are you trying to get them as hot as they can right below the peak?
Yes. But I found that I look at my meters here, and I try to get that right. But even if these are going high, not in the red, but if they're going into the yellow and everything, digitally in Pro Tools, it's not a problem at all. Okay. I mean, because there's analog distortion is not bad.
It's color saturation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
And that happens tracking and mixing. You can push it.
Yes,
and
yes,
it just
you can.
Warms it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, really, I'm always listening to analog.
Yeah.
Because it's going, unless I'm on the headphones, which I'll be listening to digital, but, it's going into Pro Tools, it's coming back out of Pro Tools, it's being converted to go into the board again, because this is all analog. And so I'm always listening.
You're always hearing the analog.
To analog, which is a lifesaver. I've got a DM2000 down in the basement.
Yeah.
And that's what I had before. And I couldn't listen that long with digital.
So your ear fatigue in here is it just a breeze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can listen for hours, and it's just great.
It seems to be around like 5 to 8K where things get harsh. The analog just has a way of smoothing it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is that the transformers? Because each one of these has a transformer on the in and the out.
Yeah.
That's Rupert's design here.
Yeah.
And is that what's doing it?
Yeah, I believe it is. I mean, it's just, I never hear that harsh high end. Never.
I heard Alan Parsons.
I love him. He's got a 5088.
He does.
Yes.
And he was saying how the frequency response is so much bigger than what the human ear can hear, but not bigger than what we can perceive.
Right. Yeah. I love that guy.
He's so great.
He knows a lot.
Basically implying that this is so smooth above and below, 20 hertz and 20K, but it's like tuned in a sense to optimize what's outside of the human hearing to still impart smoothness.
Musically.
Yeah.
And that was Rupert's probably his biggest thing, is that he was an electrical designer, but with music in mind.
Yeah.
Always. Not just electronics.
And this is basically the culmination of his life's work, apparently.
Yes.
It's the 5088.
There aren't that many of these in the world. I think 256, they told me,
wow.
of the Shelford 5088.
5088.